Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants!
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants!
The sad story behind the SpongeBob cartoon, Yellow and Always Look Happy, has a strange hobby that is working hard at the Krusty Krab. There is SpongeBob with Patrick and Sandy. SpongeBob always know how to be happy. SpongeBob SquarePants is the best cartoon series ever owned by Nickelodeon. The early initiator of SpongeBob was a man who won a master's degree in marine biology named Stephen Hillenburg. Because yesterday was not a person in the marine field, Hillenburg has various reasons related to the creation of SpongeBob. Despite looking so happy, it turns out that SpongeBob has a sad, caring background. Bikini Bottom City, which is the main setting in the SpongeBob series, is indeed fictional. However, several episodes mention that Bikini Bottom is in the water of the Pacific Ocean. SpongeBob Pineapple House also depicts a typical Polynesian fruit. When referring to this information, the Bikini Bottom is a fictional description of a place in the Micronesian region that is a part of the Marshall Island named Bikini Atoll. During World War II, Bikini Atoll was one of the territories of the United States of America. The American military succeeded in capturing the Marshall Islands from Japanese hands during bloody battles. Then, in February 1946, the United States, under the leadership of President Harry Truman, planned to conduct an atomic bomb nuclear detonation. Obviously, such testing has a great risk and has a negative impact on the survival of livings. Long story short, Bikini Atoll was chosen as the location of the execution. The reason is Bikini Atoll is far from civilization. Evacuation of the entire population of Bikini Atoll was carried out in July 1946. Nuclear testing was carried out. As many as 23 nuclear weapons were dropped, which have 1,000 strengths stronger than the atomic bombs of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The destruction occurred around the waters of Bikini Atoll. Not only that, because for several decades later, Bikini Atoll was designed as an area prone to nuclear radiation that is not habitable for humans. The reason is that water and seafood in Bikini Atoll cannot be consumed due to the impact of contamination from continued nuclear radiation. Now, Bikini Atoll does have a beautiful marine life and shows remarkable recovery after nuclear testing. Even in 2010, Bikini Atoll was designated a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Even though still human still cannot live and live in Bikini Atoll. The story inspired Hillenburg to create SpongeBob. SpongeBob is a form of criticism made against the United States government because it has caused damage to underwater life. So, it is not surprising that the animators in the SpongeBob series create imaginative cartoon characters from the effect of nuclear radiation. For example, the character of Mr. Crab, who is crab but has a child in the form of a whale.
A few moments later.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to my video. Before I talking to you about COVID-19. Okay, for now I will tell you about SpongeBob SquarePants. Anybody know? Yeah, I think all of you know about SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, check it out. Okay, let's start. SpongeBob. What do you think if you hear the word of SpongeBob? What? Yeah, SpongeBob it's funny. SpongeBob it's strange. SpongeBob it's yellow. Yeah, I really like yellow. Yeah, I same like SpongeBob. Really like yellow. Almost the people like this cartoon. Why? Not only the children, but also the parents like this cartoon. Why? Because this cartoon can make all people loving. Yeah, for me, until now, I really like SpongeBob. I ever get to fight my parents to get remote TV to watch this cartoon. Yeah, that is my childhood. I really like this cartoon, especially when SpongeBob loading.
Itu dia, berbagi tertawa dengan dunia.
His logo still echoes in my ears until now. Okay guys, I will give some comment about this article. That is about sad story behind the SpongeBob cartoon. After reading the article that made by Araful Jamal, I get some facts, especially the origin of Bikini Bottom. Okay, for the first, I will give a comment for the title of this article. I don't agree with the title of this article. Why? It is more suitable to be called a strange story. Why? I don't feel sad when I read this article. So that is suitable. The title will change by a strange story. I just a little shocked with the origin of inspiration obtained by Steven Hillenburg. His idea now really liked by most the people in the world. I really appreciate with his idea to make this cartoon to oppose the government regarding nuclear testing with a cartoon comedy. That is a brilliant idea from Steven Hillenburg. I expect that the cartoon has a hidden history and is inspired by a true story. It turned out that the place where SpongeBob and his friends called Bikini Bottom were not just a fiction, but indeed this place really exists in the real world. The place is called Bikini Atoll. which was used as a place for nuclear weapons testing by the United States. For that reason too, all the creatures that live in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob SquarePants are rather silly and funny. Now, I know that the origin of the Bikini Bottom came from the effects of nuclear radiation. So, it's only natural that the characters are strange, and the place is also strange too. And how could be a crab that called Mr. Crab have a child a whale? That is not logic. He have a child, a whale, while he is a crab. I think that's all of my video. Thanks for watching and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.